Welcome to Grow Your Yoga. My name is Todd McLaughlin, and I'm here at Native Yoga Center in Juno Beach. So happy that you're here today. 15-minute hip and hamstring mobility practice. Begin for advanced practitioners. So I want to preface it with that so that if you are new to yoga, please be aware some of these are a little more advanced. All right, so begin by sit up on your yoga mat, join your feet together. We're going to move through a sun salutation. Take an inhale breath, raise your arms above your head. Exhale, breathe. As you fold forward, bring your hands down to the floor. Bend your knees if you need. Try press your knees back. Try bring your head all the way to your legs. Take an inhale breath, raise your head up. Exhale, walk or jump back and go from a high push-up to a low push-up. And on an inhale breath, stretch the front of the body, start opening the front of the hips with up dog. And exhale, come into a downward facing dog. On an inhale, come through to a seated position. And begin in a seated position with your legs together. Reach forward, catch a hold of your feet. Exhale, we're going to start on the hamstrings first with Paschimottanasana. Fold your body forward and lengthen the back lines of the body. Try to bring your body towards your thighs, your forehead down towards your knees. It doesn't matter how far you go. Find where your edge is and begin to breathe deeply in and out of your nose to stretch into the hamstrings. Pull with your arms. Try to keep your feet together. Pull the feet back. Stretch the calf and the Achilles area, hamstrings. Squeeze your quads. Press the back of the knees down toward the floor. Squeeze your belly in. Lift the body up. As you fold forward, tilt at your pelvis and lengthen the back side of the body and stretch forward. Inhale, breathe. Bring your body up. From here, bring the feet together into a foot prayer position for Baddha Konasana. And we're going to begin stretching the hips and this motion of opening up the adductors and the inside thighs. Catch a hold of your feet, lift your chest up, lean forward. Press your elbows down into your thighs, stretch your chin forward, and fold as deep as you're able, perhaps even bringing your chin down onto the floor. Bring your body up. Take your left elbow on your left knee, put your right hand on your right, and press your right hip down. Stretch into your hip one at a time. Okay, now the other side, bring your right elbow on your right knee, put your left hand on your left knee, and lean down against your right elbow while you press and attempt to straighten your left arm and press your left knee down to the ground. Good. From here, take your left knee, fold it back, bring your right foot near your left knee, place your left hand on your right knee, and do a really gentle twisting motion to begin to warm and loosen your back while opening the hips. Look over the right, and then come back to the center. Reverse your Thai style sitting by bend your left knee, bring your left heel near your hip, bring your right knee to the floor with your right heel near your right hip. Place your right hand on your right knee, left hand on the ground, and draw the belly in as you twist to the left. Work a nice deep rotation stretch for your midsection, middle back, to work the opening of the low back, hamstrings, and hip mobility. Good. Release, come back to the center. We're going to come into a pigeon prep position. Take your right leg, fold it, slide your left leg back. As we fold forward, we're stretching the deep six lateral rotator muscles in the hip. We have what is called the gemellus superior, gemellus inferior, the quadratus femoris. We have the piriformis muscle and the obturator internus and the obturator externus. On the front of your left leg, as you stretch the left hip down, we're loosening the psoas and the quadricep as we fold forward. Really open into the hip. If you can create a little rotation motion, take your left elbow over towards your right knee, land your left shoulder down, take your right arm behind your back, and rotate a little bit to stretch the angular motion into the hip joint. And gently release. Let's do the other side. Press into the palms, create a high push-up position. Take your left leg forward and come into the pigeon preparation on the left side. This is a prep for a pose called Eka Pada Raja Kapotasana, which is one leg king pigeon pose. Here we're going to fold forward, stretching those same six muscles over on the left side hip while opening up into hip extension over on the right side. Fold and lay your body down onto your leg as you loosen your hip. Another option to take your right elbow near your left knee, roll your right shoulder down, and just stretch into the hip joint by rolling a little to the right. You can release by bringing your hands back down onto the floor, coming into a high push-up position, and step your left leg back. Good. Now come down onto your knees, turn sideways on your yoga mat. We'll work a variation of a frog. Land your feet on the floor with knees apart. Come down on your elbows and gently slide your knees apart and work your hips down toward the floor. You can rock the motion a little forward, the pelvis forward of the knees. Be careful going back, but you can work really deep on the groin and adductor muscles by bringing the hips back a little, or align your hips in line with your knees as you flatten out, so to speak. Okay, when you're ready to come up, lean into your elbows, bring your knees back together, come into a downward dog, curl your toes under, give a nice strong press. Come down onto your hands and your knees. Take your right foot forward. We're going to work into a lunge. Bring your right foot forward, lunge into the bend of the right knee, so that with your left knee on the floor, when you come forward, make sure your right foot is far enough forward that when you lunge, your right heel stays down on the ground. Straighten your back leg by curl your toes under, extend the leg and have the knee come off the ground and drop down into your hips. And another variation here is to balance on your left knee and bend your left knee, your back knee, catch a hold of your left foot and pull the heel towards your hip while you lunge forward into the bend of the right knee and isolate, stretching deeper into the quad and psoas. When we're working hip mobility, we're attempting to work the inside, the outside, the front, and the back of the hip and thigh so that we create an equal relative range of motion through the hips. Release your left leg down. We're going to transition, press into the ground, and come into a downward facing dog. Now take your left foot forward, bring your right knee on the ground, and lunge into the bend of your left knee. You can start off with your right knee on the floor, create a nice little pressure dynamic here. If you can curl your back toes under, straighten the back leg, and drop your hips down, creating a little deeper stretch on your hips. Let your right knee come onto the floor, balance with your left elbow on your left knee, bend your right knee, grab a hold of the right foot, and pull the heel toward the hip. Lunge into the bend of your left knee and target stretching the right side psoas and quadricep on the front of your right hip. You can rock a little bit back and forth and/or apply the pressure, feel where it's tight, and then just loosen it up. Okay, release, lower your right leg down, plant your palms, take your left leg back, come into a downward facing dog. From here, take your right foot forward, and now we're going to bring the back heel down, and I'm going to attempt to bring my head down toward my right ankle. Stretch into the hips. You might even be able to bring your head underneath the leg, but just hold bending into the right knee and stretch really deep into your hips. Good. From here, we're going to release and trade sides. You can plant your palms and take your right leg back from a high push-up to down dog. And then take your left leg forward and again drop your heel down so that you can bring your left shoulder down on the inner edge of your knee. Take your left hand, grab your left ankle, right hand, grab your left ankle, and bring your head down toward the left side inner ankle bone. Stretch into your hips, loosen, lengthen, and release. Place your palms to the floor, take your left leg back, go from a high plank to a downward facing dog. Press your heels down, Malasana. Come into a squat position where your feet are a little wider than the hips with your toes turned out, and work on bend into the knees. Use your hands in a prayer style position. Take your arms on the inside edge of your thighs. Pull down and press your knees apart as you lift your chest up. Stretch into your hips and your lower back. Remember, always listen to your body. If you're going through some pain or discomfort, please modify all the positioning. Only go as deep as you feel is actually helping you to loosen up. Go day by day and trust your intuition. As you press into the inside thighs, stretch deep into your hips. Good. And from here, we're going to work into a double pigeon. So for double pigeon, place your hands to the floor, step back and come into a high push-up, lower your body down, low push-up, and come into an upward-facing dog. Exhale, come into a downward-facing dog. Now inhale, come through to a seated position and take your right leg and bring it into the pigeon style pose, and then take your left leg and cross your left foot over your right knee. Please be careful here with your knees. You might have a big gap here. It's totally fine to hang out and go more like an Ardha Matsyendrasana, where you put your foot on the floor and your knee comes vertical. You're welcome to hold here. If you're able to, relax this knee down toward the heel, and then you can attempt to start to fold forward with the double pigeon, or sometimes called fire log pose. Fold forward, bring your chest down. You might be able to bring your head down toward the ground and stretch really deep into your hips here. Next up, peel your body up. We're going to trade sides. Bring your left leg onto the bottom so your left shin bone is parallel to the top of your mat. Take your right leg, cross it over, and land your right knee down towards your left ankle. If you have any questions, type your questions into the comment box now. So when I'm finished with the tutorial, I'll see your question and I can answer. All right, come forward, fold. If you're watching the recorded video, type your question in the comment section. I will answer them ASAP. As you fold forward, stretch into your hips and try to bring your chest down towards your legs. Good, and then slowly release and come back up. Nice. From here, we'll vinyasa, cross your legs, pick it up, and jump back. This way we work a well-rounded routine to help inspire hip and hamstring mobility. Remember, my name is Todd McLaughlin. I'm here at Native Yoga Center, and you can find us on our website at nativeyogacenter.com. Okay, let's add another one. Come again to your bound angle. Bring the soles of the feet together. And again, press into your thighs and stretch your chin forward. Okay, now bring your body up and go into Upavishta Konasana. Excuse me, separate your feet. With wide legs, reach out, try to grab a hold of your feet. If you need to hold the shins, hold your shins. If you need to put your hands on the floor behind you, you can. Actively engage your quads, so we're going to lengthen what's called semimembranosus, and your adductor muscles will focus on adductor magnus here. Now as you fold forward, stretch your chin forward, aim your chin down toward the floor, but of course only go as deep as you can sustain. Breathe, listen to your body, get connected, get grounded, don't go too far, stay present. Yes. All right. So as you lengthen forward, open up into the backside, hamstrings and adductors. And then from here, release and come all the way up. Cross your legs. We'll move through a vinyasa by inhale, lift up, and step or jump back and lower your body down to a low push-up. Inhale, breathe into the upward facing dog. And exhale, breathe into the downward facing dog. Good. Come again to the seated position. Bring your legs. Let's go back to Paschimottanasana where we began when we started seated. Bring your legs together and reach forward and grab a hold of your feet. Inhale, lift your chin, lift your chest. Exhale, fold forward and take a nice deep hamstring stretch to conclude. As you fold forward, lengthen all the muscles on the back of the legs, through the back of the spine, all up the rector spinae to the posterior neck, the occiput base of the skull. As you drop your head forward, feel that stretch across your back, and then just fold and hold and breathe deeply. Breathe in and out of the nose. Release, inhale, body up. Come all the way up to standing. Namaste. There's a 15-minute hip and hamstring mobility exercise to help loosen your hips. Thank you so much for joining in. Let me check and see if I have some questions. I offer this webinar every Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern, so that if you have any questions, you can ask them live and I can interact with you and answer you. Thank you so much for joining in today. And next week, if you have a specific tutorial that you'd like for me to focus on, since we have a little bit of time left together here, another great pose to practice, and we didn't really do a lot of standing poses, but the standing poses are really great ways to open the hips as well. One of my favorites is tree pose, vrikshasana, which is a good way to work hip strength and mobility. And then a place that we can take this a little further is to take the right foot into the half lotus position. And if you can balance in the half lotus, we have what's called Ardha Padmottanasana. That means half bound lotus and tense forward bend. If you can take your right arm behind your back and grab a hold of either the forearm or elbow, those of you that can fold, while holding the half lotus, you bring your left hand down to the floor and aim your forehead down towards your shin. And this way you're working on your hip flexibility while at the same time focusing on the balance. When you practice balancing on one leg, the hip muscles have to improve their strength as well as flexibility. And of course, we'll work the other side. Bring your right leg up, bring your right leg down, bring your left leg up and bring it across into the half lotus position. Take your left knee down gently, always be gentle with your knees, and if you can wrap your left arm behind, you might be able to catch a hold of the foot. In which case, fold forward and land your right hand on the floor and bring your head as close as you can down towards your shin. Good, and by working some standing hip mobility as well, then this way we are able to, again, improve our flexibility and strength of the hips and maintain our overall mobility. Thank you again for joining, and I look forward to meeting with you again. Remember, if you have a specific question and or video you would like for me to make for you, send me a message and I will create one for you. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Remember to hit the subscribe button if you're on YouTube, and send me a comment on any of the social media platforms, and our handle @Native Yoga. Thanks so much. Have a great day.